What's going on, GoalChasers? All right, so I decided to do a little video series on what is the best gym camera to use. If you know, doing your little workouts in the gym, which camera would you use, or which one would I use? And I got a whole lot of cameras. So I got a lot of action cameras, and I feel like action cameras are the best cameras because they're small, compact. If you drop them, they're not gonna break, and they're just good to go. So right now I'm filming you on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and I got it all fitted with the little Explorer case. So let me show you what it looked like. All right, so I got some Hollyland, I think that's what they call Hollyland mics on here, or a Hollyland mic. It's the Hollyland M32C2. I don't know, but it's clipped onto my hat, so it's real convenient, real easy to use. And I got the other part on the cold shoe mount of the Explorer cage. I tried to use the USB jack, but because this case is set up the way it is, I can't get it into the USB-C port, so can't use that. But anyway, so we're gonna check this camera out. I know it's got a few settings that will be good in the gym. We're gonna check out the PureVideo. We're gonna check out a couple of the different resolutions and frame rates, specifically the 120, and basically the frame rates you would basically use in the gym. I do love that it has, well, one, it has 8K, and two, it has the iLog. So, you know, I'm trying to get good at color grading, so the iLog is supposed to be one of those things you use for practicing for color grading. But I don't believe the iLog is available in the 8K or in, I don't know if that's 5.7K, but I know it's not available for the 8K. So it is what it is. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna check it out, we're gonna do our thing, get a look good workout in, and see how this camera holds up. All right. All right, of course we gotta start off with some stretches.
Which is good if you want to
do a little slow-mo. Ooh, getting old. My goodness. These gloves on. I'm gonna switch to 120 for these gloves. All right, so we 4K 60. How that look? Yeah. All right, now we're going 2.7K 60. You tell the difference? All right. We're in 1080p 60. How's that look? All right, so now we on the infamous 8K 30. All right, How's that look? Now that's gonna burn a lot of battery, so we ain't gonna have a long clip for this. All right, we gotta check out that slow-mo 4K 120.
They say I wouldn't do it like I won't. They say I couldn't do it and they feel. They say I wouldn't do it and I fall. They say I couldn't do it and I did. I'm a champion.
So one impressive feature of this camera, it's supposed to be the PureVideo. Now, I tried it on the X5 and it was really good. So they said the version before the one on the X5 was on this camera. So we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna walk in this recording room. It's really dark in here, and I'm gonna let you see what it looks like without the PureVideo and with the PureVideo side by side. And you be the judge. Now, like I said, with the X5, it's very impressive. So let's see what it looks like on this one.
Gold medal on me like Olympians. Not just made me giggle, cause look what we did. Didn't step in Paris, but we soundtracked it. And now I feel at home. I've been in my zone. I can't do no wrong. I've been on the road. All this way to home. Miss you while I'm gone. They say I wouldn't do it like I won't. They say I couldn't do it and they feel. They say I wouldn't do it and I fall. They say I couldn't do it and I did. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. They say I wouldn't do it like I won't. They say I couldn't do it and they feel. They say I wouldn't do it and I fall. They say I couldn't do it and I did. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. Since the saying live with football.
All right, so they have a slow-mo setting in here. So if you don't want to use the 4K 120, you can just go to the little slow-mo setting, and it's already pre-programmed in there. So that's what I did when I did the little curls. I put it in the slow-mo setting, and so it took care of it for me. So that is a good thing with this camera. All right, let's see what we got next.
I'm a champion. I'm a champion. They say I wouldn't do it like I won't. They say I couldn't do it and they feel. They say I wouldn't do it and I fall. They say I couldn't do it and I did. I'm a champion.
All right, so that was a good workout, but it ain't about the workout. It's about this camera, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Sorry. Great camera. I can't say enough. There was one feature that I didn't get to use. It was the free frame, which I figure it wouldn't matter because it's something that you would use yourself. You can basically frame the shot in a 4x3, and that way when you go to edit your picture in post or edit your video in post, you can do it in a 9x16 or a 16x9, so you can post it on your social media, whether it be your Instagram or your YouTube. So really good feature. I really like the slow motion. I really like, if you know your frame rates and your resolutions, you know how to do the slow motion and how to do your cinematic types thing. And then there's also a slow motion setting in there, so you're good to go. I like the PureVideo, so when you go into a dark setting or a dark gym, you got your PureVideo, so you don't skip a beat. You know what I'm saying? I like that a lot. Besides that, camera was good. The battery lasted a nice long time. I used all the settings that I could use, and it's a nice looking camera, really. So things that I wish they would change on the next version, because it's not a perfect camera. It's a nice camera, but it ain't perfect. So for one, I wish they had a forward-facing screen. I'm gonna say some names of other cameras because I'm not getting paid by anybody to do this video. I wish they had, like, the GoPro has a forward-facing, not camera, but a forward-facing screen monitor, or like the Osmo Action. Now the Osmo Action screen is, it's a touchscreen, which is even better. So if you wanna go to the next level, you could put a forward-facing touchscreen in the front, and that'd be even better. Now they do have a screen that flips up in the back, and that's cool, but with this cage I have on it, I have the transmitter for the wireless, and that kind of gets in the way. So when you try to open that back screen, it won't open, it won't flip all the way so you can see yourself. So if you saw any footage in there that didn't look right, it's because I couldn't get my screen right. So, and there's no more cold shoes on this cage, so I didn't have anything else I could use for that. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'd rather just have that front facing script, that monitor, and I'd have been good to go. Another thing I like with some of the other action cameras, or one of the other action cameras, is with the GoPro, you can set it in the settings for your aspect ratios for 9:16, but it can be sitting horizontal and you can still have it shooting in the 9:16 aspect ratio. So I like that a lot. And I wish this camera had that. So with this camera, you have to flip it to the side in order to get that 9:16 aspect ratio, because the only thing available is a 16:9. So you flip it to the side, now you got 9:16. So if you feel me, you feel me. All right, so I wish it had that. That would have been a great little feature to have in there. But besides those things, you know, the camera, it does good work. We'll see what the clarity looks like. We'll see what the pictures look like. I do like that it takes pictures, and the pictures are supposed to be high quality. And yeah, we'll see what it looks like in post. But if you're looking for a gym camera, I would definitely suggest this camera for sure. For sure, yes. You know, it's small. You can take it anywhere. It doesn't attract too much attention, and it's a nice camera. Another thing is I think with this camera you can use a Bluetooth microphone. I don't know which one. I'm still trying to figure that out, but the one that I have wasn't one of them. So, but check that out, and that would be even better, because then you don't have the little cable there and the transmitter, and then you will be able to flip the screen up, and that'd be one less thing you got to worry about. So anyway, yeah, check out the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 if you're looking for a gym camera. If you're a fitness influencer, check it out. But yeah, if you're out there doing your thing, keep chasing those goals. Embrace the pain. All right, enjoy the process and respect the gains, and I'll see you at the next video.